What didn't you know you did wrong until you started living with a woman? I tried to break up. She said I was wrong. 3 years later still together. George Constanza, is that you? No, that is Art Vandelay. He is in textiles and nylon. Don't forget the latex. He's an importer-exporter. He's also an architect. When I get into bed, I lie down too hard, causing the bed to shake violently. I have since learned to lie down more gently. Getting a memory foam mattress was a game changer for this. My husband used to bounce me awake or make the whole bed shake. Now the memory foam just absorbs his violence. Can't just use towels for generic tasks. Specific towels have specific purposes. Failure to comply is sacrilege and punishable by immediate scolding. My GF has good rags that can only be used for certain things. A ripped up old t-shirt is a good rag. That makes some sense actually. An old torn up t-shirt is still a soft clean piece of fabric, perfect for washing windows or dusting. But if you use it to wipe up motor oil one time, you can't really use it for anything else. A lot of them make sense. It's almost like there's a really organized system and a best way to do things in the home, which has been developed over thousands of years and passed down. If I could hug this comment and then carry it around on my shoulder through the world like a trophy I just won playing sports, I would. I didn't actually know how to communicate my feelings. Also, I learned how to give gifts that are meaningful. Joking aside, I've learned a lot of good stuff, like caring for various things. For example, how to properly store fruits and vegetables so that they don't go bad. How to take care of textiles, clothes so that they can be used for longer, etc. Also that I didn't eat nearly enough fiber before. Loads of things. People say that their girlfriends nag a lot, but honestly there's a lot of good stuff to be learnt if you just listen. And GT. People say that their girlfriends nag a lot, but honestly there's a lot of good stuff to be learnt if you just listen. This is, regrettably sometimes, very true. I remember my grandfather once told me, marry a woman that worries about you. And I didn't know what he meant until I got into a serious relationship where we were living together. You may not want somebody to tell you that that's not how you store bananas or bread lasts longer if you freeze it and don't thaw it until near use, or to remind you to get that weird cough that won't go away checked out. But you should appreciate the fact that there's a person in the world who gives enough of a shit about you to tell you when you're being dumb. This is why guys with close friends, family live longer. We're social creatures. It's good to look out for each other's slightly smiling face. The bucket of water after mopping shouldn't go on the sink. It should go on the toilet. Whoa, that's a really good idea. I thought this was common sense until my in-laws decided to pour a bucket of cleaning products in my flower bed. How did in-laws make it so far being a constant hazard? I'm convinced it's intentional at this point. Folding towels. There is a right and proper way to fold them. So I learned the right way. But after a couple years, that way changed and I was back to square one. This is funny to me, only because as a single woman I had no idea I both fold towels wrong and load the dishwasher wrong until I married my first husband. Mine still can't load it right and we've been together for years. It's just chaos. Inefficiently arranged. Food scraps still stuck on. Running it when it's only half full. Plasticware. Precariously balanced so they somehow turn over and fill up with scummy water. I love her completely, but my God, I could swear she's doing it wrong on purpose so that I don't ask her to do it. No human being can be that wrong by accident. The level of wrong we're talking about can only be achieved with forethought, malice, and, dare I say it, skill. Edit. I'm joking. It's not on purpose. There's a lot of Poe's law playing out here. Edit 2. Thank you for the awards. Kind strangers. Your offspring will either be geniuses, or, well, not geniuses. No, that's the thing. She's brilliantly smart, which is why I'm convinced it's a ploy. Edit. I'm joking. It's not a ploy. Her side is that she just thinks my elaborate dishwasher ritual is unnecessary. I'll grant her that's partly true. Then, surprised Pikachu, Stuff comes with food caked on when she runs it. Pretty much how to take care of my hair and skin better. Also made me better at taking care of myself in general. For example, I put coconut oil in my hair before I go swimming. I learned this from a girlfriend I had in Hawaii. Apparently, it helps seal moisture in as well as protect your hair from damage. Whatever it does, my hair gets softer, smoother and bigger after it dries. I swear it never looked so fabulous in my life. Edit. After reading some comments, I just want to clarify, it's not like a shampoo or styling product. You don't need that much. Too much going down the drains can mess up your pipes. So please don't pour goops of it over your head. I just rub a few drops between my hands, then tousled my hair until it has a nice sheen. It's the perfect combo. The salt water makes it big, and the oil makes it soft. Apparently, shampoo goes on the scalp and conditioner goes on the loose hair, not the other way around. That's what I thought. Guess we're both wrong. I've got longer hair than most men, and I have no idea how you would control where shampoo, conditioner go unless your hair is down to your shoulders almost. I grew my hair out during the pandemic. That is the case. Deleted. Yeah, I got that one too. My otherwise amazing wife is convinced I load the dishwasher wrong, because she gets way more stuff in there than I do, but mine's clean. If it isn't all clean, why use the dishwasher at all? Do the math on what it costs to run it. It is really cheap compared to other things you need every day. I don't know why people want to put so much stuff in there. Do you think those dishwasher pods grow on trees? Yes, bags of them grow at Dollar Tree. The act of doing laundry is not 3 separate chores: washing, drying, folding and putting away. It is one chore and you either did it or not. OMG, I am dying from laughing. I went away for a week and my husband said, I have kept up on laundry. I came home to a mountain of clean laundry. I was not impressed. XGF would do that and pile it up on her bed and then sleep on it. That's really weird. You have to move it to the computer chair and then move it back on the morning when you need to sit. Not having a trash can in the bathroom. With a lid and a bin liner. A package of pads is also hugely appreciated. Giving her space while giving her affection. Apparently, when she says all she wants to do is sit down and watch her novellas in peace, she actually means she wants me to sit down with her. But not for too long. Just long enough. Is she a cat? Unironically, cat social strategy works on women. Don't be overeager. Let them know you're not a threat and get comfortable around you on their own timetable. Don't go for heavy petting before letting them sniff and vibe check you first. Don't assume that they like belly rubs just because your last cat did. Staring can make them uncomfortable. Don't disturb them while they sleep. Don't cling on to them when they make it clear they've had enough of your presence. They'll come back when they feel like it. The more aloof you are initially, the more interested they'll be. Make sure to maintain a clean litter box, bathroom, for when they are over. Let them mark their territory with their pheromones. The list goes on. Dog people often try to apply dog socialization tactics to cats and then get offended when the cat doesn't take it well. I've had many cats who acquire a dog-like bond, but it's less hierarchical and more voluntary with a cat, which I personally think makes it a bit more meaningful, but that's not a knock against dogs for being pack animals. Oh, and being the one with the food goes a long way. In short, never treat a pussy like a bitch. Edit. Thanks for the awards. There's a Korean film I forget the name of, but it had a line that went something like, a man who can't love a cat can never learn to love a woman, and that's always stuck with me. Yes. Not drying off in the shower before stepping on the bath mat, therefore minimizing how wet the bath mat gets. I wish my son would learn this. He seems to just get out of the shower with the water still running to maximize the soakage of my bath mat. My God, my husband does this and it drives me absolutely insane. Literally gets out with the water still running, leaves water, asterisk everywhere, asterisk. Get one of the bleeding bath mats to mess with him. It turns red when wet. That my bed can't have just the one pillow. Apparently I need a million of them. My girlfriend roasted me for months because I only had 2 pillows. I finally added 2 really nice pillows, and the delight on her face was next level. I still use the one really shitty pillow I've always used. I started dating this guy right before COVID. Dude had 1 pillow and expected me to like squeeze in there? Lol. My friend dated a guy who had 2 pillows. One for his head, and one to put between his knees. So when she slept over, they would share the one head pillow because he wouldn't give up the knee pillow. I told this story for years, just as an anonymous guy my friend had dated, in an, oh, men, haha, kind of way. Then one day I was telling the story and realized I was telling it to the guy, who dates my other friend now and has been my friend